Hello and welcome to Wake Up and Smell the Mic S&P 500 review for Friday, May 26th, 2023. It's now 6:35 a.m. Central Time. We start off in the S&P 500 daily chart into DeMark looking back to end of 2021. I'll zoom into the current area now. The S&P 500 daily chart has printed the combo and sequential buy setup 3 count. And to negate that for end of day today on the 26th, there must be a close above 4192.63 for the price flip to the sell setup count 1. Price in the pre-market hours for the S&P 500 at 6:37 a.m. on the 26th is 4160. So price for the S&P 500 is 30 points or so away from getting the price flip. Keep going and tick higher than this high on the 19th, and the C3 will shift over to the present bar, and price in the pre-market hours is a little bit above the cloud conversion line at 4158.45, so it is above that, and that's a good sign. It has a little further to go to get above the middle Stark band, which is a 9 simple moving average, and the propulsion momentum up for 50% was qualified on yesterday's bar. So for this morning, there must be an open above this close on the 25th, tick higher than this true high, which is the close of this bar, and then close above the close of the bar on the 25th for today on the 26th. And that will become qualified and confirmed. And then I'll expect that shift over for C3 if that happens. And then it could quite possibly get above the ongoing supply line at 4209.97 for today on the 26th. And as suspected, that qualified demand line that was here was canceled at 4117.44. And here's that qualified canceled demand line in pink, and a zoomed out view looking back to the beginning of 2023. And Martin Pring's bottom fisher for the S&P 500. You can see the S&P 500 here, and the bottom fisher is on a buy signal as it has gone below this common line here in red, this horizontal line, and you can see historically when it gets below that line and heads back up above its signal line, as signified in the thumbnail, that those are great buying opportunities. So the S&P 500 is on a buy signal. And the NDXT equal weighted big fat cap balance sheet extraordinaire mega tech index could become confirmed today with an open higher than this close and tick higher than this high, and then close higher than the close, and this will become qualified and confirmed for the DeMark relative retracement 0.382. The NASDAQ 100 NDXHILO chart shows that buy signal the other day. It's valid. I did not take advantage of it, and it's still looking quite strong with the blue 5 EMA above the red 10 EMA, and both are above the gold 21 EMA. However, there was not much movement in the KSTs. The short-term KST did creep a little closer to the zero line, and the intermediate term KST is still below zero and really not too strong of an indication of pulling back on the stick as is the same for the long-term KST, still somewhat in a downwards and to the right trajectory. And it's the NASDAQ Composite NDXHILO that's looking incredibly strong. See the previous video for a visual of that. The S&P 500 support and resistance levels big board chart shows the gray areas at the former top of the range, the R1 and the pivot point, and price in the pre-market hours for the S&P 500 at 7:14 a.m. on the 26th is 41.61. So to the downside is S2, S1, the 50 EMA, the daily baseline, the daily conversion line, and the weekly diamond extension bottom line of the perfect uptrend channel. And to the upside is the 20 simple moving average, uptrend line from 06/16/2022, R2, and I gave these levels in the 4200 zone a green resistance level, daily Bollinger Band upper band, and that ongoing supply line. S&P 500 daily AD line is now slightly below its 21 EMA signal line, and the NASDAQ 100 AD line is slightly below its 21 EMA signal line. Even though it was an incredible show of strength, you can see how the low breadth is affecting that, as that was literally one or two stocks leading the way, definitely NVIDIA. And the ROC 1 is in its green zone, a little bit above 0.88 and pointed up. ATR2 is still within its low volatility green zone and pointed up. The PPO Extreme improved a little bit. It's still below the level 5 PPO at about 3%. And the New York traditional McClellan breath oscillator to get back to zero would require 2021 advancers over decliners to get back to zero. And that definitely expresses the fact that everything else except that one stock was not doing too well. And if there were gains, they were minimal, but yeah, value and the zombies in the NASDAQ and etc. are really having a rough time. Have a great day.